If you're like me, you love video games. You'll spend hours staring at a screen trying to get that 5-star island, running around trying to collect gold stars or moons, or exploring a massive world trying to save Zelda and defeat whatever form Ganon has taken on this go around. But you also love board games. There's something about a great board game that can be just as addictive as a video game, and in my case, sometimes even more so. With recent events, I haven't been able to see any of my friends or family to play any of my favorite board game titles, so I turned, as many others are doing, to online board games. I have tried many over the past few months. Some have worked well in an online platform, while others, not so much. But today I want to talk about a game I came across that works amazing as an online game, and only one person needs to own it, and any of your friends and family can join in on the fun from their homes as long as they have a computer. Hello everyone, I'm Marvelous Lazy Gamer, and today I want to show you how to play Ticket to Ride, as well as how to play it with your friends and family no matter where you are. Ticket to Ride is a cross-country train adventure where players collect cards of various types of train cars that enable them to claim roadway routes connecting cities in various countries around the world. It was created by Days of Wonder Board Games, and it is as addictive as it is simple to learn. Before I teach you how to play, I want to show you the best place to play this game online. Ticket to Ride can be purchased on Steam, which is an online platform for digital distributions of games. Steam is free to use and sign up for. You can find tons of games to play, all available on your computer. Some games are free to download, others require payment. But what's nice about Steam is that a lot of the games, at least the board games, are cheaper online than they are to purchase physically. Although nothing will ever beat a physical board game in my opinion. Once you sign up for a Steam account, you can go to the store, and then you'll find a search bar where you can type Ticket to Ride. Here you'll find multiple matches. You'll want to click on the first one, and that'll take you to the game's store page. Here you can purchase the original version for $9.99. There are DLCs available, which allow for different rules and also different places around the world to play, but I recommend just starting with the base game while you're learning, and making sure you like the game. So now that we've talked a little about the platform, let's head into the game and learn how to play. Don't worry, at the end of the video, I'll show you how your friends and family can join in whether they've purchased it themselves or not. For the sake of learning, we're just going to play a solo game. Over to the left, you see that you're able to change the map. If you have any DLCs, you'll be able to play other maps. But for now, we're just going to start playing USA, which is the map that comes with the original board game. And here, you're able to put in yourself. You can change your name if you double-click, and you're able to add any number of bots that you would like to play against. We are just going to play against one. For the sake of this game, I'm going to go ahead and move my webcam so that I'm not blocking anything important. There we go. So the goal of this game is to connect cities together via a railway. You do this by collecting different colored cards and placing the number of cards necessary and the color necessary along a single path. In the beginning, you are dealt 3 path cards. You must pick 2 of these. You can pick all 3 if you'd like, but you are only required to pick 2 to start off with. These will be the cities that you are trying to connect together. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and connect Vancouver to Santa Fe and Calgary to Salt Lake City. So my goal is going to be to try and connect these cities together. So the way that you gain points in this game are by placing cars and also completing your tracks. On each of the track cards, that you see down here in the corner, there are numbers in the right-hand corner. Those are going to be the points you earn for finishing those tracks. So once it's your turn, you have 3 options. Your first option is to take some more colored train cards. You can take 2 cards in one turn, or if there's a locomotive available to be taken, you can take 1 locomotive. I'll show you what a locomotive looks like once one pops up, but basically it's like a wild card. It can be any color, so you're only allowed to take 1 of those. You can either choose from one of the 5 cards that are shown, or you can take from the draw pile, which will give you a mystery card. Now, what's nice about the draw pile is if you choose to draw from the draw pile and you get a locomotive, you still get to choose a second card. Another thing that you can do on your turn is you can place your cards. Now, I don't have enough to place right now, unless I wanted to say place these 2 yellow cards all the way up here on these 2 yellow spots, but that won't be helpful to me at all, so I'm not going to do that. But you need the right colors and the right number of colors in between the different cities in order to place your cards. The final thing you're able to do on your turn is, if you are out of your track cards, you can draw another one if you think you have time to finish before the game is over. Each player starts with 45 cars. Once you get down to 2 or less cars, after the next player goes, the game will be over. So you want to be careful and watch and see how many cars your opponent has left. So it's my turn to go. I've already chosen my destinations. So I'm going to go ahead and click on those and see what I need. So Salt Lake City here, Calgary here, and if I switch that, I'll see Santa Fe is here and Vancouver is here. Now, I can probably use how close these cities are to each other to my advantage. So I'm going to probably try and make a path that goes from Santa Fe to Salt Lake City, and then Salt Lake City to Seattle, Seattle to Vancouver, and Vancouver to Calgary. Now, I don't have to connect the 4 points together. I'm only required to connect Santa Fe to Vancouver and Salt Lake City to Calgary. But by connecting all 4 together, I can use less cars and hopefully be able to draw more destination cards and get more points. So when I look at my different paths, I see these, I do have some great ones here. Those can be any color car, so I'm not going to worry about those right now. But what I do see that I need is either a yellow or a red, a lot of blues, and the rest are just gray. So I'm going to focus on collecting yellow or red and some blue. Now, there is someone else who is playing. They may be able to take your path. So for example, if this bot takes this blue path, I'm not going to be able to use it. I'll have to go a different way. So you want to be careful about that. Another important thing of note is that if you're only playing 2-player, or I believe 3-player, then only one person can use these doubled up paths. If you're playing 4 or more, I believe it's 4 or more, it might be 3 or more, but I believe it's 4 or more, then if say someone takes this red, someone else is free to take this yellow. But if you're playing at least 2 or 3 player, only one person is going to be able to grab this. So keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and start my turn. I'm going to be looking for yellow, red, or blue. I already have 2 yellows, so I'm probably going to go with yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and take this yellow here, and I see a blue here. I'm going to need that blue, so I'll take that blue. That's the end of my turn. Now, the next player went, they placed these 2 cars down right here. Now it's my turn again. I'm going to go ahead and claim this route so the other player isn't able to. Now it's the next player's turn. She just took 2 cards. Now it's my turn again. I don't have enough cards to put anything down, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some more cards. Now, really the biggest thing I need right now is blue. I don't see any blue here at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take from the deal deck and hope that I get a blue. So I'll take 1, a white, not bad. I have 2 whites. There are places where I need to put 2 train cars down. And an orange. Again, not the worst thing in the world. I do have some gray spaces where I can put any color cars. Now I believe the other player just drew 2 cards again, so now it's back to my turn. Again, still no blue. I really need that blue. It's a very long blue path. The longer the path, the more points you're going to get for it, so I really want that blue path. So we have a red, and huzzah, a blue. I'm going to go ahead and do that again. And again, and I'm just going to try and get those blues. And of course, no blues are popping up. Oh, some greens. Haha, another blue. And you can see that the other player is doing the same thing. They keep taking cards, which means they're looking for a specific color, neither of which is black or orange, because neither of us are taking black or orange. Okay, so this card here is the locomotive. This card can be any color, so that's really good for me. I can consider that a blue. So that's 4 blue. I need 6 blue, so I need 2 more blue cards. Oh, and another locomotive, that counts as a blue. And I'm just going to keep going till I get that blue, unless I get some sort of signal that the other player is going to take that path. I'm going to keep looking for the blues. But now I have 3 locomotives and 3 blues. So what I can do is take these 3 blues, place them on my blue path, and the game will automatically take those locomotives and use them for me. So that was great. That was 15 points. So now that I have my colors filled in, all I need to worry about are these grays, which can be used any color. So I'm just going to go ahead and take 2 whites and place them here. Now the next player's turn. I'm going to take this 1 white, place it here, take 1 black, place it here, and I finished one of my paths. I finished Vancouver to Santa Fe. So that one is complete, 13 points for me. And finally, I will take these 3 green and I will place them here, and that connects the final 2. Now I still have plenty of cars left, my opponent still has plenty of cars left, so I'm going to go ahead on my next turn, which I believe is right now. I am going to take a new ticket. So at the beginning you're required to take at least 2. You can take all 3 if you want, but you're required at least 2. When you're drawing a new ticket, you're only required to take 1, but you can take up to 3. So I like to see which will fit best with the path that I already have. So this one is Chicago to Santa Fe. That one I just need a completely new path. We have Vancouver to Montreal. That'll give us a lot of points. And I kind of have that path started, so that might be a good one. But as you can see on that path, there are a lot of whites needed and a lot of blacks needed. So that one's a little risky. Denver to Pittsburgh, again, would be a completely new path. So I think I'm going to stick with Vancouver to Montreal since I kind of already have that one started and it's worth a lot of points. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose that one. And now it's the next player's turn. My turn again. Now I see that I'm going to need lots of whites and lots of blacks. 5 whites, 5 blacks, and then 5 of another color if I'm looking right here at taking this path. And I see that the other player has set some cars here really close to my path, so I'm really hoping she's not going to take any of my direct routes. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try and go another way. So I know I need blacks. There's blacks up here. I'll go ahead and take 2 blacks. Let the next player go. Again, here's another black. And the other thing I need is white. I don't see any whites, but I am going to need 5 of another color. And I do already have 3 red and 3 orange, so I'll just go ahead with the orange. There's another black, we're going to take that, and we're going to take one more orange. That'll let me take this 5. So now here's the tricky part. Do I lay down the 5 that I have and risk the other player taking these blacks, or do I take the black for me? Since the other player is so close to that one path that I want, I'm going to go ahead and place my 5 orange there. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 6 orange. I counted wrong. So actually, I still need another orange. So that makes my decision for me. I'm going to take the blacks. So I'll take one more black, and then here's a white. I'm going to need the white, so I'm going to take the white. All right, looks like they might be going in a different direction than I am, so that's good. So let's see, I need white or orange, but I'm going to go ahead and place my blacks and claim that spot. All right, the other player put down another path. So I no longer need blacks. I'm not worried about those. Right now I'm going to try and get another orange and more whites. There are none up here, so I'm going to draw from the draw pile. Locomotive. Awesome. Draw another one. White. All right. 3 whites, need 2 more. So let's see what we got. Yellow, orange. All right, so we have our oranges. So I'll go ahead and place the orange, claim that. Now I'm just looking for whites. Oh, another locomotive. So now I need 1 more white or another locomotive. Another locomotive. Awesome. So now it's my turn, and I'm going to go ahead and place. Oh, I can't count apparently. I need 6 whites. So let's try and get another white here. Red, green. Not helpful. White. Awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead this time and place my white and connect Vancouver to Montreal, which means I finished another path. Now, I have 12 cars left. The bot has 14. We're getting very close to ending. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to draw any more path cards, but instead I'm just going to place trains around the US to claim paths and just get some more points for myself. So what I have here, I have 4 reds. If I grab 1 more red, I can get this path, possibly blocking the other player, but also getting myself points. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a red. And I don't see any pinks. I have a lot of pinks, but I don't see any pinks. There is some green, so I'll go ahead and grab a green in hopes that I'll be able to grab a longer path. So I'm going to go ahead and use this red to grab this path, get myself some more points. And then let's see what else I have. I have 3 pinks. I'll go ahead and take this path here. Anything I can try and do to block the other player is good. All right, so I'm down to 4 cars. I only need to use 2 more cars, and that'll set off the final round. So I will go ahead, place 2 yellow here, and now I have 2 cars or less, so it's the last turn. So the other player takes their turn, and then I get to go 1 more time. So I have 3 greens, but I only have 2 cars left, so I can't place all 3. So I'll go ahead and just do this 2 green path here. And that's the end of the game. Very simple. So now all the points are being added. I get points for completing my paths, and those are added to the points I got by placing cars of different lengths. And if you don't finish your path, those points get taken away from you. You also get extra points for the longest train made. So I got those extra points. And there we go, I won the game, I beat the bot. So as you can see, it's a very simple game, very simple rules. It can be a lot of fun. You know, you have to try and figure out what the other player is doing. And if you want to try blocking them, to stop them from getting a lot of points, or you want to focus on your own path and get yourself lots of points. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can play this game with your friends and family if they haven't purchased the game themselves. All they need is a Steam account, and they're going to be able to join in on the fun. So once you have your game open, then on your keyboard, you're going to go ahead and hit Shift-Tab, and that is going to open your Steam account. Now you're going to have to be friends with your friends and family on Steam. Then all you have to do is when they're online, you click the little tab. Then all you have to do is click Remote Play Together. Once you hit Remote Play Together, it'll send them an invite to play with you. And all they'll have to do is accept that invite, and they should be able to see the current screen that you are on. One thing to note when you are playing this game is that they're basically going to be connected to your computer. They can see it on their screen, but they're connected to your computer. So what that means is there's only going to be one cursor. So if you're moving the cursor, your friends or family aren't going to be able to move theirs. If they're moving it, you won't be able to move it. So keep in mind whose turn it is so that they're able to use the cursor, and try and keep your hands off of it until it is your turn. So let's pretend that I've connected with one of my friends or family, and now they're able to see my screen. We're going to go to play, and we're going to go to pass and play. So this is almost going to be like they're all here with you. And I've actually played this with my family before, so they're still all set up here. So I'm just going to pretend that they're with me right now. So once you have all your family and friends set up here, up to 5 people, you can go ahead and hit play. Now, I'm going to go ahead and choose my tickets. So I'm not going to do a whole playthrough, so I'm just going to choose these tickets here, just click choose. And then it's going to switch to the next person. So in this case, it would be my mom. So I let go of the cursor. My mom uses her mouse wherever she is to click OK, and she gets to take her turn. Now, usually in this game, cards are hidden so that you can't see what other players' destinations are or what colored cars they have. Unfortunately, when you're playing with the pass and play, you are going to be able to see everyone's cards. But honestly, I wasn't able to find much of an advantage in that, because while other people were taking their turn, I was trying so hard to figure out what I was going to do. I wasn't even paying attention to their cards. So say my mom takes a turn, she takes these 2, then it's my dad's turn to go. He takes these 2, my sister's turn to go. She takes these 2, and it circles back around to my turn, and you start playing just like we did in the solo game. On the side, you're able to see all the players who are not currently going, how many cars they have, how many points they have. And you're able to see how many destination tickets they took and how many of the colored cards they have. And you can play through like that. It's really fun. It's especially great if you video chat with your family. And there is also the option, if you open up your Steam account tab, to also, when you're playing with your friends, I can't show you right now because I have no friends online, but you can turn on game chat and you'll be able to hear them directly through the game. They'll also be able to hear the game music. I have the game music off right now for the purposes of recording, but you'll be able to do all that. Now, if your family or friends purchase the game themselves, you can play in online mode. So all you'll have to do there is create a game. And once you create a game, your friends or family can jump on their game and they're able to join. And you can also invite people to play online as well. Now, if you play online, then everything is going to be separate. Everyone will be able to use their mouse at the same time, and all the cards will be hidden. So that's kind of a plus to everyone getting the game. But if only one of you wants to spend the $10 on the game, it is still very fun to play with your friends and family remotely. I think that about covers everything. I hope this tutorial was helpful. You learned how to play the game, how to play with your friends and family. There's a lot of information online to help you learn how to play the DLCs if you want to get any of the DLCs. If you want to practice, I've actually had a lot of fun playing against the bots. You can set the difficulty of the bots. So if you are set the bot to easy and you find that too easy, you can set it to difficult, and then they are very hard to beat. They are very smart. But I hope that this tutorial helped you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, please subscribe. I'm doing live streams currently on my Twitch channel, which is linked below. And right now I'm just doing a run through of Animal Crossing. And I am also hopefully going to be uploading my live stream Twitch videos to YouTube, as well as making more of these board game tutorials. When I find good board games that you can play online with friends or family, especially if they're free, I'm going to go ahead and make videos and try and share them. So please like and subscribe below, comment below, how was this? This is my first time doing this. I know my video got off a little bit sometimes, and I'm sorry about that. I'm still learning. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment below of games that you like to play online with friends, of games you'd like to see me try, any games that you found really fun. Comment down below, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for joining me.